getting settled and taking time to arrange yourself, your body, the environment around you so that you are ready to rest. You can turn off the phone, the TV, the news, and anything else that might be distracting you. If it's a fur baby, though, welcome them into your space. So rest the eyes. Feel for the breath. And then when it feels right for you, give yourself a big, deep cleansing breath in through the nose. Stretch the belly. Exhale out of the mouth. Big sigh or a little sigh, beginning to release the day. Sense your body breathing again, natural breath or two. And then another deep cleansing, clearing breath in through the nose. Big breath, stretch the belly, your lungs, your rib cage. See how much you can take in. And then as you open the mouth and exhale, see how much you can let go. And then just observe the breath returning. After that big exhale, it's like the next inhale sort of naturally rebounds. The next cycle of breath responds to the big, deep cleansing, clearing breath. And then it might settle back into rhythm. And then when you're ready, a third and final deep breath in through the nose. Fill up a little bit more and a little bit more. Open the mouth, stretch your tongue. Let go with a big lion's breath. Ha! And then notice the next few cycles of breath, how the breath responds, how your body responds, and just how things might begin to shift and to change and to respond simply by taking the time to slow down, be present, and to take a big, deep, clearing breath. And then for the next few minutes, we're just going to allow breath to be natural and restful. Observing the breath, feeling the breath. Resisting the temptation to want to control the breath or to manipulate the breath. And just let your body breathe. Check in with your body. Need to make any adjustment to be a little more comfortable. Please make the adjustment now or at any time. Feel for creating a little more space in your lungs and in your rib cage, aligning shoulders with the hips and your earlobes with your shoulders. Feeling for perhaps just a really gentle stretch at the back of the neck and the base of your skull. Softness around the kneecaps. Perhaps you even have a pillow or support underneath the back of your knees. And then allow your arms to rest by your sides. Or you might even rest the hands on the belly. You're resting the hands on the belly with the palms of the hands. Begin to feel the belly breathing the breath. And if you're resting with your arms by your sides, palms facing upward, simply begin to sense the belly breathing into the palms of your hands. If it's possible to breathe through the nose, breathe through the nose, filtering the breath that you're breathing in and allowing you to slow down the breath without any effort at all. Just your eyes, gaze of the eyes towards the body, sensing whole body, breathing the breath in the most effortless way possible. Feel the belly breathing the breath in the most effortless way possible. And then begin to feel the base of your lungs breathing the breath in the most effortless way possible. Sense the breath reaching and filling the very base of your lungs. Feel for a full, complete inhale at the base of the lungs and a full, complete exhale from the base of your lungs. So as you breathe in and out from the base of the lungs, the mid and upper lungs remain sort of quiet and passive. And then begin to stretch the breath a bit more. Now beginning to feel the breath, breathing from the base of your lungs and reaching fullness at the mid lung, middle of the lungs, like right around the rib cage. Once the breath reaches the rib cage and you sense the fullness in the ribs, take time to exhale the breath completely. Exhaling from the mid lungs to the base of your lungs. So with each breath, you're breathing in fully, but you're concentrating the breath in the base and the mid lungs. So just filling the lungs 2/3 of the way with every inhale. And with every exhale, taking the time to empty the lungs. And then begin to stretch the breath even more. Now breathing fully into the lungs, filling the base of the lungs and the mid lungs at the rib cage, and moving the breath up into the upper lungs, around the chest, heart space, even at the collarbones. Feel for a full, complete exhalation from the upper lungs to the mid lungs to the low lungs, base of the lungs. So now breathing in fully to the entire space of the lungs. Stretching the lungs fully from the bottom to the top. And then taking the time to exhale the breath to empty out from the bottom to the top. So as you breathe in, you sense the breath moving into the base of the lungs, rising to the rib cage, and then filling the chest, the heart space, top of every inhale. And then with every exhale, feel for emptying the breath from the base to the rib cage, from the heart space. in the most effortless way possible. Breathing in fully, exhaling completely. And as you fill the lungs, continue to notice the three segments. Observe, sense, base of the lungs, filling up the rib cage, perhaps expanding, the upper lungs filling, and observe the three segments as you exhale, base of the lungs, rib cage, upper lungs. And then begin to allow the three segments to merge. So you're now sensing a seamless, continuous flow of breath. Filling the three segments, taking time to empty the three segments, but in a way that feels smooth, continuous, like one flow of breath in and one flow of breath out. Sense this smooth, continuous flow of breath and the full cycle of the breath in the most effortless way possible. A few more rounds of breathing in and letting go. And then allow for another big, deep, cleansing breath. In through the nose from the belly, stretch your lungs. At the top of the inhale, see if you can sip in a little bit more. And then exhale any way that feels good, mouth, nose, or lips. And then begin to sense a 4-count inhale. Breathing in through the nose from the belly. And at the top of the inhale, allow for a 2-count hold. And then exhale completely. Again, breathe in to a count of 4. Pause for a count of 2. Exhale completely. Through the nose, breathe in to a count of 4. And this time, pause for a count of 4. Exhale fully through the nose. Breathe in to a count of 4. Pause for a count of 4. Relax the shoulders, soften the eyes. Exhale fully. Breathe into a count of 4. And this time you might pause for a count of 6. Exhale completely. And begin another round. Inhale to a count of 4. Pause for a count of 6. Exhale completely. And then breathe into a count of 4. This time you might pause for a count of 8. Exhale fully. Breathe into a count of 4. Pause for a count of 8 in the most effortless way possible. Exhale completely. And then continue for about 3 or 4 more rounds. And you choose the length of the pause at the top of every inhale, allowing yourself the time to exhale completely. And then taking 2 or 3 more rounds. It's through more ease, less effort, that the pause at the top of the inhale, it's like it almost begins to naturally extend and to stretch. Finish your last round, or maybe try one more with less effort, more ease. And notice how that allows you to receive the pause at the top of the inhale rather than forcing it. When you feel complete with the practice, relax the technique, let it go, and just let natural breath return. Then allow yourself a few quiet moments to rest in the rhythm of the breath and the transition from breathing the breath to now being simply present with the breath. And allow this transition from doing to being to be your bridge into the practice of Yoga Nidra. This practice of stillness, a practice of effortless being. Ensure that your body feels comfortable, preparing the body for stillness through comfort and warmth and coziness. To receive the most of this experience, consider your willingness to not just let go, but to receive and to allow for grace. In many ways, Yoga Nidra is a practice of grace, an expression of ease, gratitude, and faith. So as you settle in, acknowledge this aspect of your being, your strength, and courage for allowing the time to slow down and to be still. Feel your physical body, letting go of tension, letting go of effort. Soften the senses, your eyes, your ears, nose, throat. and the skin on your body. And then soften the muscles in the body, tendons, ligaments, bones. Feel for softness in the flow of breath. And within and around the heart space, very center of the heart. As you settle into the heart space, take some time to connect to your inner sanctuary. A real or imagined place within you that allows you to feel safe, supported, space that allows you to receive the gift of grace. Take in the sights, the colors, the sounds of your inner sanctuary. And most important, take in its essence. In this practice of stillness, allow yourself to be supported by the essence of your inner sanctuary. Feeling held, feeling safe, and supported in the process of letting go. Letting go so that you might receive. And as you settle into the essence of your inner sanctuary, you might begin to reflect on your intention for your practice this evening. Perhaps you are in need of rest, or perhaps you have some pressure that you want to release, or perhaps there is a longing to trust life more deeply. Whatever your intention might be, allow it to arise within you as a positive statement of truth. It could be something like, I release the need to be perfect. I am enough as I am. I receive life with grace. Repeat your intention to yourself or out loud at least 3 times with deep sincerity, with feeling. And then breathe it in and let it go. You have now planted the seed for your journey of rest. Feel for resting your body and beginning to move your attention, your awareness throughout the body. Moving consciousness, your awareness throughout the body, allowing the body the gift of a meditative massage while focusing, directing the mind's attention and awareness inward. In this practice, you might simply feel for different parts of the body as I mentioned them, or you might imagine small golden points of light traveling through the body, through your awareness, illuminating each part of the body that I mentioned with a feeling of warmth, ease, and healing presence. See what feels right for you and simply follow along. The breath will be your guide. Sense your whole body breathing as if the breath is golden points of light moving through the body. Sense the breath in the right side of the body, golden points of light offered by the breath in the right side of the body. Into the palm of your right hand. And now beginning to spread to the right thumb, index finger, the middle finger, ring finger, and the right pinky, the back of the right hand, right wrist, right forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between, right side of the rib cage, right lung, right side of the heart space, right side waist, low belly, low back, and the space between, right hip, and your whole right leg, upper thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, your right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense the entire right side of the body through the breath. Small golden points of light traveling throughout the entire right side body, filling the right side of the body with a sense of warmth, ease, and healing presence. Bring your attention, your awareness to the left side. Notice the left side of the body breathing, feel it. And begin to imagine the breath as small golden points of light now traveling through the left side of the body into the palm of your left hand and then spreading to the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and your left pinky, back of the left hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between. Left side of the rib cage, left lung, left side of the heart center, left side waist, low belly, low back, and the space between. Left hip, whole left leg, upper thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Feel for the entire left side of the body, now filled, small golden points of light, allowing the left side of the body to sense warmth, ease, and healing presence in the left side of the body. Bring your awareness to the back of the body. Sense the back of the body breathing. Perhaps imagine the breath filled with small golden points of light, now traveling through the back of your body. Sense the bottoms of your feet, heels and the back of your legs, calves, upper back thighs, the back of your knees, tip of the tailbone, center of low back of the hips, the entire backside of the spine, rib cage, lungs, back of the heart space, between the shoulder blades, outer edges of the shoulder blade, the back of your shoulders, upper arms, back of the elbows, forearms, wrists, back of the hands and the fingers. Feel for the skin on the back of your neck and base of the skull, back of the head, behind the ears, from the crown of your head to your fingertips to your toes. Sense the breath, small golden points of light moving through the back body, illuminating the back of the body, warmth, ease, and healing presence. Notice your awareness now moving to the front side of the body. Front side of the body, feel for the breath. Sense the breath, the small golden points of light, now traveling through the front of the body. Beginning at the center of your forehead and spreading to the temples, space between the eyebrows, cheekbones, the upper jaw, lower jaw, and the space between, back of the throat, space between the collarbones, front side of the rib cage, lungs, heart center, front of the shoulders, the inner arms, biceps, inner elbows, forearms, wrists, the palms of your hands, tips of the fingers. Feel for the navel center, the space above, the space below, deep low belly, front of the hips, and the front side of your legs, thighs, kneecaps, shins, the tops of your feet, from the tips of the toes to your fingertips to the crown of your head. Sense the entire front side of the body, feeling the breath, the small golden points of light, now illuminating, allowing for ease, warmth, and rest, and the entire front side of the body. And then sense the whole body together, whole body as one, front and back, left and right, the space within and the space beyond. The whole body as one, the whole body resting, breathing the breath, and through the breath sensing small golden points of light, now illuminating the entire body, allowing for a state of warmth and ease and healing presence, whole body receiving rest, receiving grace. As you rest your body, notice within you sensations, feelings, emotions, and even the thoughts in the mind. Notice what you carry, what you hold, and what you might begin to allow for and to release or to receive. Notice within you a feeling of heaviness. Notice sensations of heaviness within the body where you might sense heaviness. Notice your experience of heaviness and the feelings of heaviness that you might like to release, to let go, or to receive, perhaps by feeling grounded and supported. Simply notice the feeling of heaviness in the body. And then notice the opposite sensation of lightness. Notice the feelings of lightness, the emotion of lightness in the body. Notice how you experience it, where you might sense it, the feeling of lightness in your body. Just notice as you observe the sensation of lightness, if you would like to receive it, or to let it go, or to allow it to be. Whatever it might be, simply allow yourself to experience the sensation, the feeling of lightness in your body. And then allow your awareness to further expand, holding space for both, or space for all. Feeling sensations of heaviness, those that you might like to release or to hold space for. Notice sensations of lightness, those that you might like to release or to allow for. Notice it all. Feeling sensations of heaviness, feeling sensations of lightness. Allow your awareness to hold space for both and for all. Sensations, experiences, heaviness, and lightness. And then notice within you the sensation, the feeling of self-judgment. Notice the feeling of self-judgment in your body, your experience of self-judgment, where you might carry this experience, this feeling. Notice the feeling of self-judgment in your body. And then notice the opposite, the feeling of self-compassion. Notice, observe where within the body you sense feelings of self-compassion, your experience of self-compassion in your body. And expand your awareness to hold space for both self-judgment, feelings of self-judgment, and self-compassion. Your feelings, experience of self-compassion, holding space for both, expanding your awareness to observe, to feel both sensations in the body as one continuous spectrum of sensation, that which you might like to receive and that which you might to let go. Allow for both. Allow for all, held by your awareness. And then begin to sense the feeling of effort in your body, experience of effort in the body. Notice how your body remembers effort, doing, trying, holding. Notice how you experience the feeling of effort in your body. And then sense the opposite, the feeling of ease. Sense ease in the body, softness, allowing the feeling of being carried. Notice within the body your experience of ease. And then allow space for both. Perhaps toggle between the feelings of effort, the feelings of ease, moving back and forth, effort and ease, until your awareness holds space for both effort and ease as one continuous spectrum of sensation held in the field of your awareness. And then allow your awareness to focus on the body that's breathing the breath, the body that is feeling emotions and sensations, the body that remembers and that can release and let go, as well as receive. Hold space in your awareness for the entire body, breathing the breath. And in particular, begin to feel for the breath in and around the heart space. Heart space, now breathing the breath. And sense within the heart space the many quiet strengths of your being: compassion, tenderness, courage, wisdom, kindness, and love. Might also bring into your awareness anything heavy you might be carrying: pressure, fatigue, disappointment, self-criticism, the weight of trying so hard. Hold within you quiet strengths and the heaviness, all held in your awareness, the warmth of grace captured by your awareness. And allow grace to now meet the places within where perfectionism once took root, and let kindness reach the places that felt not quite enough. Resting here, filling the space within you with ease, compassion, as you begin to now visualize holding space for the following: a sunflower resting in a vase on your kitchen table, the gentle eyes of a kind person, a lion running freely through tall green grass. Feel for a warm embrace from someone who loves you. Feel your bare feet sinking into soft, wet sand by the ocean. Sense your shoulders dropping with relief. A deep exhale after carrying too much. And a door now opening where pressure once lived. A version of yourself no longer rushing, simply holding space to open to grace. And now allow all the sensations, the feelings in your body, the emotions, the thoughts, the images that naturally arise in the mind as you rest your body in ease and stillness. Taking the time to journey through the body and to experience the emotional landscape of the body, activating the mind's imaginative and intuitive centers. And as a final piece, return to your intention. And this time, as you connect to your intention, feel it in your body. Feel it. Your sensations and emotions in your body that might arise as you speak the words of your intention, statement of truth. And also observe the mind. Visualize it. See yourself living, speaking, moving forward with your intention. And then take the time, breathe it in slowly, and then let it go. Now planting the seed for the journey that lies ahead. Feel for the physical shape of your body, resting on the surface, the ground, the earth below. Feel for movement within the body, first breath, then perhaps the beating of your heart, and maybe a little bit of movement with your fingertips and your toes. Feel for deepening the breath, beginning to gradually reawaken from within. Taking a slow, deep belly breath, sensing your lungs filling fully. And then exhaling mouth, nose, or lips. Beginning to release the Yoga Nidra journey, the practice of stillness. But doing so slowly, gently, intentionally, so that you might bring aspects, elements, that residue of this practice with you into the remainder of your evening and perhaps even the week ahead. We'll take a final closing, cleansing breath together in through the nose. Fill, stretch your lungs. Exhale, mouth, nose, or lips. Yoga Nidra journey has now ended. Take some time to close your practice with gratitude. You thank yourself for showing up, for arriving, for having the courage to be still, and to receive the gifts of grace. Thank each one of you for showing up this evening and allowing me to be your guide and to share this practice with you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Have a wonderful night of good, deep, healing rest and sleep. Good night, everyone.